Croissant Properties for lease? What? Croissant Properties? What's happening, squad? I'm talking to this squad, not you squad at home, but this squad as well. That's my squad. We are back. Episode number 16. Can you believe it? 16 episodes already? It's crazy. What I want to do today, obviously we're going to let our customers start running wild in here. Today, I've kind of been neglecting something that probably I should start getting a little bit more involved in, is customizing this place. I really haven't done any customizations, and we need to. I want to start turning this place into almost like an IKEA. You know, you have a good flow. I mean, the flow is good right now. You know, we have all our stuff where it needs to be here and over here, but we don't really have sections. We just have kind of like a floor with a bunch of stuff laid out in a general good working progression, I guess you could say. But I kind of want to start using I kind of want to start getting a little bit of customization going. So what I wanted to look at here first today is I want to see what's available as far as different types of stands and signs and things that we can use to make this place a little bit more realistic, I guess you could say. And by the way, thank you very much for everyone who has subscribed to the channel already. I very much appreciate it. If you're new, go check out everything else on the channel. We're doing good stuff, but I did want to respond to a comment because somebody said I had been neglecting my vases down here, which is true. For about 5 episodes, 5, 6, probably 10 episodes now, I've barely ordered for down there. So we're going to order from there first. So there you go. That shows I do pay attention to the comments. So if you see something weird that I'm forgetting, let me know. I'll be glad to address it, because that's how I do. I'm going to get a bunch of those on the shelves right now. Let's get some cupcakes going. Probably let's get a couple apples. There, we'll let the squad catch up on that first before we go to anything else. What else do we need? We are getting a little low. Ham. Let's get another one of those. Can always use some chicken. This cheese. Take ourselves a brick cheese right now. Yep, that's good. Never have too much butter. What else can we get right now? Just want to get some early orders done because, as usual, when I start to stop paying attention to what's going on out here is when things really get out of whack. So there you go. We got your vases. Got all the vases ready to go. Let's get a couple of those as well. Okay, back to the computer here. So we tried. I don't think this was the aisle sign that we originally had. 5 racks, big trash cans. Boutique display. See, this kind of stuff right here, these crates, this would be good for like the beer section when we get that going. Because I did see some contracts where we're going to get like wine and beer and everything like that. It's a little ways off, but that would be good to use. We could start using some of these walls here to partition off certain spaces, you know, like lock the, you know, if we get like a bakery section going or something like that. The bakery counter would be nice. Bakery service counter. We already have the deluxe wall. We're currently running that right now. This might be good. I wish you could click on these things to get a better idea of what's in them. This would be good for like small type items, so we can make a bakery out of it. So decent there. Display central unit. And that looks like something I would use for clothing. A big clothes rack. Round tables. See this here. Fridge open display counter. Fridge 4-door showcase. These showcase things, they're really not that great. We have one over there, and it doesn't really fit that much. I think it's more for just show and tell. Freezer large display cabinet. Large display cabinet. Showcase or display. I want to take one of these because I want to see what they do. We have some more frozen stuff coming up. Let's see. Do we have nothing out here? We don't. We have one chair. Oop. Aim at a valid surface. What do you mean? So how big is this? So this is like in your basic supermarket where you have more of the cold section. And you could put... Let me actually order a couple more of these. I want to see what this does. Can't really do anything with that right now. Okay. 2, 1. That's all fine. 2, 1. Go ahead, crew. Stock it up. Let's get the bread. Let's get a little more of that. Those are running a little low. Okay. So if we took... Where is... What did they do? Of course they did. They took all the cold stuff that I was going to use. And they already put it away. Rats. Alright, let's try this again. Chicken here. Would you take my chicken box? Get away from that. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's crummy. You can only fit 3. Technically, you could only fit 2 on the side. 3 here. That's crummy. Okay. So, good to know. Absolutely useless for chicken. This is kind of why you have to test this stuff to see what you can physically get to work. There we go. And then I'm just going to take a whole rack of this. Just want to test this out and see what we can do here. It probably doesn't stack, does it? We're about to find out. Nope, it doesn't. You do almost get 2 shelves worth, so it's actually a little bit better. Almost 2 shelves worth anyways. So 3 shelves in there equals 2 for here plus 1 extra space. That's actually not that bad. We'll kind of leave that for now. We'll let that ride. And then we'll use that for something else. Let me get back to what we were doing here, because I'm sure we're getting smoked on a few things. Let's see here. 1, 2. Let's get another one of those. 2.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
1, 2. Okay. A couple of those. Let's get some from there. 1. Those are okay for now. A couple croissants. Okay, peppers and salts. How we doing over here? Clean dish, of course. As always, gotta have it. Bleaches look a little slim. Cleaners. Those. We are going to need to get our storage racks back in order a little bit as well. We're kind of getting spaced out again with some of the new products being with other things. So kind of deal with that a little bit. Let's grab those. Maybe two. One here, two of those. One of that. How we doing on chocolate? One. They are not buying these. How about we make these things 1540 instead. Let's fill that up. Okay, good stuff. All right, squad. While they're messing around with that, what I need to figure out is how do we... So this would be our expansion, which we don't really need at the moment. But how do you... It's our recruitment board. These are our contracts. These are all our items. How do you customize is the question. I'm not 100% sure. How do you customize? That's the only one I've seen that you can customize so far, but is there like a... I would think it would be in here somewhere. How do you like put colors on the walls? Three, because we never bought the other two shirts. Let me grab those. Stripes. Sleek gray tees. Okay. I'm going to figure out the customization. Because I really don't know at this juncture how it's going to work. There's got to be a way to paint the walls. There's got to be a way. Okay. Oop, put that back. Okay. Let's box that up for now. Let's move this here. Kind to put that there like that. Okay, good stuff. I'm so baffled. I must be missing something. There must be something in here that's... Let me just look real quick. Hand scanner. Settings. No, that's... No, we don't need settings. We can't do anything with that. Oop, sorry. Wrong one again. So in here, these are... Tool workbench. These are all contracts, unless there's something in here that allows me to paint and customize, but I'm not seeing that. I don't think we went past a paint roller or anything, did we? Water coolers, chairs, lockers, displays, doors, lots and lots of doors. More displays, luxury clothing unit display, motion sensors, plants, baskets, storage rack, wide, round displays. Huh. I am rather puzzled, my friends. I am not quite sure. Do we just go up to the wall? You can't click on the walls. I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out, but for right now, I'm going on to the next day because there's no sense in messing around here. 51,780 on the revenues, 36 plus 15,7. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So now we've got multiple clothing racks. We can do cups and cups. Let's do some of these. It looks like we're not getting a full rack of those. Pizzas flying off the shelves. What else do we need here? There's a little ice cream. Yep. One of those, one of that. Those are all good. Let's get a couple more drinks going. They buy water like crazy. Okay, all that's good. Let's get cereal. Pastas are good. Need more chips. Sugar. All that's good. Fine there. No big deal. Two, one. No furniture's been bought yet. That was the best timing ever with that lady right there. Okay. That's going way over there. So I think what I'll do after this day is I will pause for a couple minutes, and I'm going to figure out how you go about customizing and putting some colors on the wall. Or changing the flooring. There's got to be a way to do that. There's got to be a way to do that. But maybe we're just not at that level yet of customization. Maybe there's something we have to... Those guys are moving really fast. And he is not. Let's train you up on some move speed.
Will do.
You're moving pretty fast. Where's my other slow people at?
Boss man.
Train you up at stock speed 2.
Got it.
There you go. You got it. Okay, silver wash. 2, 1, and 1. Let's get 1, 1, and 2. Oh, 2. And 1. Okay. Hams. That. One of those. It's looking okay. We're all right there. Okay. I think that's pretty good for right now. All right. So while they're messing with all this stuff, let's look at another contract. What do you say? It wouldn't be a good episode unless we had at least one contract. We're almost at level 57. We've got 234,000 in the bank, so I think it's time that we move on up to something else here. How about we do... See, what I was thinking about is if we get that home, if we get the customization stuff where I can change floor patterns and stuff, we could actually make like a kind of like a home setup. You know, like if you go into IKEA, they got all the different like cubes of different home displays and things, where we could put the racks in the back and then just use the floor space to make like the kind of the showcase. So what I'm thinking here is we do... There's so much frozen stuff. We're going to have to start... Okay. I think I'm going to do this one here for refrigerators. We're going to sign that one. Let me order a couple of these to see exactly how big a box we've gotten ourselves into with all these refrigerators. So... Okay. Okay, so they're square boxes again. Nice. That means we can do another one of... Let's see, we're going to need 1, 2... Grab 2. And then we need to order... Okay. We gotta have 2 for the rack, 1 for show. So, white, single door. White, single door. Listen here, broski. Oh my gosh. These absolute clowns. Okay, single door silver. Oh my god. Get out of here with your... Okay, frost line, single door black, frost line white, double door. Where's the silver? That's black. Silver. Okay. Okay. And I'll put all the doubles on the other side. So these are... Okay, so this is single black. We're just going to kind of put all these things out for right now. I really don't care where they go at the moment. I just need them out so they sell. This is silver. Good. Okay, this is double... That's double black. This is single white. Okay. Put this one out here. There we go. And then we need one silver single. Just like that. Okay. What are we getting crushed on? Two, one, two. Okay. Good there. Good stuff. We could use chickens, sushi, milk, shakes, yogurt in here, get cheese. Okay, we'll get that stocked up. Ice cream. They went crazy on ice cream today. Wow. Let's get a fry for those. And dish, yep. Do that. It's hair care day. Everybody wants to do their hair. Okay. 2, 1. Let's get 2 breads. Cereal here.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon.
Chip.
Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
One of those. Pistachios. Hot. They're the hot ticket item. Okay. That'll give my crew a little bit to work on here while I mess with this, with this next rack of double fridges, wherever they're at. I've now buried them back here somewhere. Get all this stuff out of the way. This will literally take them 4 minutes to get all lined up, but I'm going to help myself out here with a little bit of expensive furniture. Sofas. Okay, chair, we need that. Green kettles. This brown chair. Clean dish. Bye. See you later. More vases. Okay. Okay. Double door fridge silver. So these are... That's the black. That's the silver there. Rice. See you later. Silver freezer. Okay, here's my other silver fridge. It's good. Bread. See you later. Tea boxes. Nope. L-shaped sofa. Where is... Okay. Silver wash. Nope, don't want that. Is there not another version? I don't think there is. Wait a minute. There's only 5 different types of fridges? Or did we miss one? Frostline double... Did they put this somewhere? No. They didn't put it anywhere. Single door, white, silver, and black. Oh, there it is. It's been sitting here the whole time. Okay. There we go. So what I'll do is I will just leave this like that. And then we will put this like this. Single door. Black. Ooh. Nope. Black. Silver. And white. That's the black one. That one has to go out there. Why? Oh, you... That's fine. That's actually okay. Okay. Our home section is getting crazy. It's getting a little wild with all this stuff. But, okay. I think we're okay for now. So basically what we'll have to see is if customers want to buy this stuff, can they walk in here and just get it themselves if the door is closed, is going to be my next test. So what I think I'll do here, just for a quick second, I'm just going to pause and I'm going to take a look at customization. I got to figure out how to do this and then we'll be right back. So bear with me one quick second. Okay, so after doing a little searching, I ran right into it. I kind of looked at it earlier and totally passed right by it. But here in the furniture section, this inconspicuous toolbox, use it to paint floor, walls, and ceilings. Great. Just what I needed. I looked right at it. I didn't mouse over it for the tooltip. So... I'm just going to put this right here for now. So if we take this, we toggle, we aim this at walls. They have all, wow. It's $100 per item. But I'm just curious if that's like per square. So let's try... I'm going to mess with this a little bit more off stream because it's going to take me a little while to kind of get this figured out. But why don't we do this stack stone type stuff for right now? How do we get out of here? Nope, wrong one. Resume? Hello? So if we did... It's $100 per square. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That's actually not that bad. I guess it depends upon which way you paint as well, right? Like if you painted... I guess the stone only goes one way. Okay. Good to know. That's fine. That's fine. Now we know. Now we know that there's a category for it. So, we'll mess with that a little bit later. But for right now, we're going on to the next day here. We... Oh my gosh, that's the most expenses we had in one day. $68,000 worth of expenses. Granted, we bought into a pretty hefty contract there with a lot of appliance costs. So we got to go out and recoup that now. Let's open up. Let's get a look at how much these things are going to make for us. So... What is... No, I don't want that. So we're going to make 250, 230, 280, 440 on this fridge, 370, and 400. I mean, that's some pretty hefty... That's some pretty hefty income, my friends. If we could sell a few of those units. So I'm actually not going to... do anything with these fridge items until I'm gonna put one, so we fill it up, and I just want to see if customers will come back and buy from here. Okay, throw that out there. So I'm just going to look at this for a second. Since we have none out on the actual floor, I'm assuming that they just take and go. Or it's kind of like a virtual, ask and then it gets delivered to them if they want to buy it. Anybody? Anybody want a fridge? Somebody buy a fridge, please. Nobody's buying fridges. Oh, see, there it goes. Okay. So that's good to know. That means we don't have to ever have furniture out on the actual floor. We could just use the setups, and then we keep all the racks in the back. That's awesome. That's really awesome, to be quite frank with you. And that's going to save me so much time from having to run out and restock. So that's also going to help us out here on the floor as well. So let's take this, and let's put this for now, like right here. And we'll move this one here, like this. Oops. Two. Okay. I just bought another fridge. Single Chase Lounge. Why do we have that up there? Because we have no room for it out here. That's why. Okay, and we're going to move these back here as well. How do we want to do this? Let's put that like that. We'll move this thing over here since we don't need that right now. Good job, squad. Way to get that stuff racked up. We'll put this here. Safety first. Make sure we have a way out the door. Okay. That's good stuff for right now. Great. So, back to the store adventure. We're making progress. That's going to save me so much time for running back and forth. 3. Let's get the juice going. One of those. What do we need here? Ice creams look a little low. Grab one of those, one of these. Yep. More pizza. Fries are looking okay for now. Grab one of those. There. Okay. Okay. Now we can just get the stuff out of here that doesn't belong in these racks. Single. Reds. Double door silver. Oh, this is so much easier, guys. I should have figured this out a long time ago. Gosh, you know how many... I probably would have saved 2, 3, 4 hours of my life. At least. L shape.
Boss man.
How about we train you up, sir? Let's get you up to,
Store level upgraded. Thank you for shopping with
No,
us.
I actually want to take you to train, move. Yes.
Yes.
Yes! Okay. Blue couches. So that's that. Single silver fridge. 1, 2. 2. Ottomans. Double silver. Double black. Hello? Oh, that's not that anymore. I gotta change these over. They're backwards from the way I had them on the floor. It's messing me up. Alright, let's put that like that. And let's set that like that. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, that actually opens up quite a bit more space now as well for more things. So I'll take it. It's the little things in life, my friends. Let's see. Probably take another one of those. Looking a little light on the beans. Let's fill with the chips. Tea. Okay, coffee. All that's looking okay. Let's fill these in. It's the daily essentials that we've got to stock up on. But like I said, when you have a big crew, it doesn't take long. It does not take long to fill this stuff up. One here. Get one there. One there. Okay. That's okay. Donuts, don't really need anymore. I'm so used to coming over here and hitting for a okay. They love those ottomans, man. They buy a ton of those things. Bleach. Coffee.
Attention
Teas.
shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon.
Those.
Please
Coals.
proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Rice. Single black. There. Sofas. Clean dish. Tea. More sofas. And pasta. Okay. Let's help the squad out here. Oh. I can't help the squad. Wait a minute. Okay, we need to move these. This is messing me up too because they're not in the right order. They were out there. There we go. Look at that. Money. 2, 1, 1. Oh, this is so much easier, you guys. This is so much easier. They literally have to go nowhere. They just have to stock right here. This is so much better. This is like new cheat code type stuff right here. That's awesome. We'll call that the new cheat code unlocked. Okay. I'm probably going to leave... Let's get everybody just one box to do something. That way we're in good shape for the next day. We can probably use one of these. Let's do that. 2 breads. And anything else? That's looking pretty good. And a fry. Okay. Once we do this quick set of boxes here, we'll go on to our... We'll do an extra day here. I was thinking about calling it right now, but we spent a little time messing around with that customization stuff, so we will grant an extra day here. And then after the episode, I'll probably do... one day where I start moving stuff around. But I think the only way that we're really going to start getting rooms in this place is breaking this wall down. So what I think I'll do here, just so we have it and ready to go, let's get our next expansion done, which gives us all of this now. This place is getting rather extended here. So this takes us all the way out through this one. These next two, I mean, we only have 3 more. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then whatever's behind that wall. These next 2 are giant spaces. I mean, that's like literally half, maybe about 33% of the current store here. So how much were these things? These next upgrades, they were 30, 80, and 200,000 for these next ones. Yeah, this last one was 168 square meters. Next one's 302, 420 on the next, and almost 400 on the other one. Giant space. That's big, big time space. So let's close this down here today. 455 customers. That's our all-time high. 71,700 on the revenues. 61K on the expenses. We made 10 grand after all that. We got to keep our expenses down, my friends. Crushing us. We probably, well, actually, we 10 plus the 14 I spent on the extension. So technically, we would have made 25 grand. So actually, not that bad. That's actually a really good day. A super good day, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Anything we need to get the day started early. Let's get some juice. Egg. We can use one of these. Never have enough of those. Okay. Good here. Seem to be out of purple kettles for some reason. Not quite sure what's going on with that. Those are okay. We could use some croissants, bread. Let's get that. These. Sure, we'll hit these early so we don't have to come back to them later. Okay, let's move these over. I'm going to need to find a really good floor pattern for the various rooms. I'm probably going to have to take a piece of paper out and try to sketch some of this stuff out. Yes, you like the table? Yes, it's fine furniture. But I tell you what's better. A nice expensive refrigerator. That'll go good in my pocketbook. Just saying. Okay, 2 chairs and that. Yeah, you bought that table. You did buy that table. Let's go. Purple. Chair. That. Silver fridge. L-shaped sofa. Table. 2 more fridges have gone. That's all good. Wow, that saves so much time. I can't even begin to tell you how nice that is. That is such a time saver. Okay, so we're good there. So we are now 7 days away from payroll, which is going to absolutely hammer us. But in the interest of us saving some space now, what I can do is I can go get that very cheap contract of the tables. And let's get... where are those going to be here? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. And we also have 2 more chairs in here that need to get put out as well, which were these. 3, 2, 3. Let's get 2 more storage racks. Okay. Sushi. 2. Get a little light on butter. What else are we running slim on? This. Those are okay for now. Fill up the beans. Three. Okay. That should give my people plenty to do while I'm getting these last racks together. Those. Okay, that's all good. Another sugar. Cake. Candies and candies. Let's fill these up like that. Those are all okay for now. We're looking okay for the most part there. Okay. Two. Okay. All right. I gotta dig my... Okay, so there's one of the new ones. The chairs. Let's put... Where's my rack? Here we go. We'll set this right there for now. I'm gonna move this thing... We'll put this right here. Mayo. Okay, silver freezers. Chocolate. Table. Okay, so we'll put... I'm actually going to put this on every rack for right now to stop these stocking people from putting more stuff out. Silver double doors. There. White turbo wash. Ottomans. Okay, here's a table. Let's put those right there for now. Silver single cake by blue sofa. Silver wash. Okay, nightstand. Put that up there. Do we not have... I need that other chair type somewhere, wherever it is. Okay, another nightstand. It's a console table, and that's another type of nightstand. We're going to have to mess with those a little bit and get those turned around. This is not one of those. Black freezers. There we go. This is... Put that down there. We'll go put this out here. For now. One. Two. Eggs are okay. Cheese. Yep. You leave this place alone for like a half a minute and they absolutely demolish everything in the store. It's crazy. Okay. Good job, squad. Meet another stand. table. Okay, we can put this table out. We'll just kind of do this a little something like that. Chickens.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon.
Yes,
Please
it will.
proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with
Okay,
us.
these are all the stands, and this is the other chair. Which I don't think we put one of these out yet. No, we did not. Okay. All right. While they're messing with that, let's fix this. So we've got this table, this stand. We've got another one of those. Another one of these. This is... So those are the two chairs I was missing from earlier. Table. Bedside table. Drawer. And a different style one. And this is a actual... Okay. We need this one on the floor here. Yep. Little tiny one. There we go. Now they can start buying those. Okay, we need to put one of those out. And then... You clowns. Like that. Put this out here like this. There we go. And then let's move... Boy, this was not the game plan coming into this episode here today. I did not plan on all this, but, you know, we'll take it. It was bound to happen. Storage was a necessary item that I had been avoiding for a while, so not too shabby. We can clean up a lot of this stuff here on the next day, but at least we've got our extra products. Actually, let me double check one thing here real quick. So on that contract we bought into, it was just 4 different items plus the 2 chairs. So we had 2 single drawers, 2 drawers, 2 nightstands, a bedside table, and that. So 4 total items. 1, 2, 3. We're missing... What are we missing? We're missing the 2... tables then, right? No, we have 2 chairs. Single draw table, single drawer nightstand, single draw table. Is it this one? No, not that one. We already have that. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm missing something. I've got 3 of the 4 plus the 2. I think it's definitely not the chairs. It's definitely not single 2. It's got to be another one of the singles that is not gray. Okay. Let's grab this real quick. It's going to eat at me if I don't do this. Comfort, 2 drawer, single drawer table, single drawer nightstand. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. Yes, it's that one. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we've got some variety. Okay, let's close this day down. Day 83 in the books. 487 customers. Look at that day. 76,500 revenues. Only 38K on expenses. 37,758. Spot 49. Huge. Huge day. That's awesome. We're pushing into level 57 already. We're up heading towards 58. Great stuff. Thank you very much for spending a little bit of extra time with me here today as we found a few new items for the store. Big improvements, lots of cash. We're heading in the right direction. But now things are going to start to get interesting as I have to maneuver my way around customizing this place. We're gonna turn this place into a little bit of a unique place, to say the least. But that is a work in progress. The grind continues. I appreciate you spending the time. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out everything else that's out there on the channel as well, and feel free to comment down below if you have any tips or anything that might help me out, or things that I'm missing as I'm going along with my day. I very much appreciate it as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy. We'll see ya.